Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well out there today. All right, guys. So it's been a while since I've put out any new content. Honestly, there's some reasons for that. Maybe some of them good, some of them bad. But yeah, I don't know. I saw some comments. I'm not really looking to, any way, shape, or form, I guess, stop creating content or doing things like that. It was kind of just a mix of, we waited so long for Far Territory on console to release, that, we had a series going that we were kind of just waiting, counting down the days for, and I just honestly wasn't really having much fun with it. It's like, gosh, is there like 17 wolves over there? Yeah, I just truthfully wasn't really enjoying myself with that, right? So like we had just maybe a couple weeks to go left until, no, actually I think what happened is we got to, right, a few days before it was supposed to release, and the way I was playing that run is, pretty much, all right, we're going to be done in another episode or two. So I don't really have to like worry too much about keeping myself alive for much longer. And then they delayed it for, what was it, a couple weeks. And again, I just really wasn't having fun. I was ready to move on, jump into the new content. I'd kind of been going that way with the channel for, I'm gonna set that right there, so maybe I'll see it later. They delayed it, and I didn't really have any interest in just kind of making episodes for the sake of making episodes. I kind of feel like that's a little disingenuous to, you guys that do log in and... Am I crouched? Why am I just that windy? You log in and watch and hopefully enjoy the content. But I feel like that's kind of a two-way street, right? Like, I need to also be enjoying making the content, and at that point I wasn't, because we'd kind of been waiting for something that every time we kind of felt like we got there, it went out farther. So it's here. It's been here. Honestly, can you like leave me alone? I'm trying to have a conversation here. I still legitimately have not really played. And I was kind of thinking about some reasons why that is. If it's kind of just a thing that, like, I don't know if Hinterland, and this is just my opinion, by all purposes. So, there's probably a lot of people who will disagree with me, but I think they kind of maybe hurt the player base a little bit. I don't know if that's fair to say. I mean, it certainly had that effect on me, where I just honestly kind of lost interest or drive in playing. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of where it was. And then, I didn't really have content I wanted to create. And so, an episode a week or 2 episodes a week kind of turned into 1 episode a week, kind of turned into an episode every couple weeks. So that's kind of what happened, guys. I'm still here, and I guess that's kind of only part of the picture. The other part of it is I've just been crazy busy with work. As I think we're kind of finally starting to, as maybe like a society, hit that stage of coming out of COVID, right? Like, kind of putting that behind us. Of like, a lot of work from home is ending for people. Things are kind of, it seems like in the last 6 months or so, really kind of starting to go back to how they were before, everything kind of stopped with COVID. And so, I started the channel kind of like in the middle of what I would call, like, I don't know, maybe let's call it like 2020 to maybe the middle of 2021, right? And now that things are kind of ramping up again, like, my free time has just not been what it was during that time period. So I mean, that's kind of the reason. Not to make excuses. I kind of did leave you guys hanging there for a little while. We did the Resident Evil 4 thing, and I enjoyed that game. I have still not finished it personally. It's long. It's really long, and I I think I probably mentioned in that one of the first episodes of Resident Evil 4 that, like, you know, I pretty consistently have played through the other games, and I feel like Resident Evil 4 is like the length is maybe like two or three games in one, right? It just started taking forever. And so I don't know. And that's part of the problem me, like, just on the channel have issues with, is like we'll start games like that and just kind of not finish. And part of that, right, is also like, you know, the audience, you guys are here to watch The Long Dark, I think, primarily. That's kind of been the bread and butter of the channel. So when I put out content for other games and stuff, it's just, it doesn't quite catch on as well. So the motivation kind of dies off to keep putting it out, regardless of if I'm enjoying the game or not. So that's part of it. I don't know. Kind of just all those things in one. So anyway, we can, like, maybe turn the page on that conversation. And yeah, let's talk about what we're doing. So obviously I'm in Timberwolf. I'll tell you what, when the update released, I think, like, it came out on a Thursday, I think, and then, like, that Monday I recorded an episode, and I still have that. It's just, the thing is, like, it's been so long that, you know, some of the things I said in that episode don't really make sense anymore, like, specifically, like, hey, this is, you know, it's been out for a couple of days, or whatever the case is. So I don't think I'm going to release that. This is that same run that I started, and essentially all I've done to this point is I've been up to the summit. My idea here is that I'm going to basically gear up to head to the new region. So that's essentially what I did, is I went up top, kind of loaded myself up here on clothing and things like that so I could be warm, and we got some food. And I think what we'll do right now is we're gonna head for the technical backpack, and then we'll get that, and then we'll be kind of on our way to the new region. So this is Stalker, not Interloper. I kind of just want to give it a good go in Stalker and really just kind of spend the time, you know, checking out the new region and all of those kinds of things, and seeing the new content versus, you know, just the overbearing struggle to survive that you face in Interloper. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. We might do this for a few episodes. There will be an Interloper season 4 for sure. But yeah, I really want to just get out to far territories, so to speak, and check out what's going on. So, oh, I didn't realize I was so tired when I started this little trip. What time is it? Why am I so tired? That's weird. Huh. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, guys, so that's my story. I'm here. I'm doing reasonably well. I don't really have any major complaints in life. I just things kind of got put on hold there for a while, but I hope everyone else, though, has been having a good last month or so that I've been away. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's enjoying the game. Yeah. Let's have some fun with it. All right. Well, given that I'm so tired, I'm probably just gonna get, like, to that first cave, and it's kind of like too early to go to bed, but we'll get there and maybe throw down the bedroll and sleep for a few hours, something like that. Like I said, it's been probably a month since I recorded that first episode. So, sorry, phone is apparently ringing and I cannot hear it with my headphones on. So it's been a little while since I've played. I don't really remember why I'm so tired. I know that I obviously went up to the summit and I came down the front of it, right? So I scaled down the mountain. Oh, you can't see it from here. And I may have done that, like, at the end of the day or something on that day I did it. So I may just be tired from not sleeping or something. I don't know. What are these birds doing? Yeah, so far the new updates, I haven't seen too much, right? Because I've pretty much just been in Timberwolf. But what I've seen's been pretty cool. The doe, the female deer are pretty cool. I like seeing those walk around. There's actually one right there. She's not doing too well. But I think that's cool. It's like super trippy. You know, when I turned on the game for the first time and saw one walk by, I'm like, oh, what is that? And yeah, so I look forward to kind of more moments like that. What else? I'm carrying some acorns. I did come across an oak tree. So I've got some acorns on me. I haven't done anything with them yet, obviously. Yeah, and I think that's really it to this point. Alright, so this cave should be like right up here. Man, we are just like dropping. Why are we so tired? I'm heavy. I know I'm heavy. Maybe like, do you get more tired? Surely not. Why am I so heavy? What am I carrying? I got a ton of food on me. I should have left some stuff at, I should have left some stuff at the cabin. Evidently, I must have gone to Pleasant Valley too, because I got all those airline meals. I don't think I would have got those up at the summit. Alright, well, we'll probably ditch some stuff in this cave, at least while we go. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Okay. Sorry, guys. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played. What else? What else has been going on? As you guys know, I travel for work quite a bit. I did just one day on a whim pick up a Nintendo Switch, and got the Long Dark for that, of course. And that's been interesting. I haven't played it too much, but it's kind of an interesting contrast to playing on console or PC even. It's quite a bit different experience. But it's fun. It's kind of fun I just like one day in the airplane on the way home from my trip. Just hung out and played Long Dark. Went up to the summit, geared up. And I'm pretty sure I haven't really kept up on the updates for Switch and things because I don't, I haven't had one until recently. So like I don't know if Tales of the Far Territory I don't believe is out on Switch. I think it will be at some point, maybe. But and it's not like a super big deal for me because it's not really my console of choice for playing the Long Dark. All right, so let's get in here. Let's throw down the bedroll, and we might need to unload some stuff. Like that's really what we probably need to do. Let's get rid of some of this extra weight. You know, will there be oak wood to craft with? That's an interesting question. Not that there really needs to be. Like I think cedar and fir is probably enough, but like you would expect that you could find some oak wood. Yeah, I've been to the summit, you can tell for sure. So I've got all these hacksaws. The question is, do we take them with us? Let's eat one of these. Yeah, I'm carrying a ton of food. Okay, we're down to 80 pounds. Tell you what, I was debating dropping both hacksaws, but I definitely don't need two on me, so. £76. What else am I carrying? What's so heavy? Am I carrying any extra clothes? I do have some extra clothes on me, but not a ton. Some of that is probably because I was planning to tear them down. I'll just leave them here for now, I suppose. peanut butter's heavy. Peaches are heavy. Just looking around here. So we leave the rifle. I'll tell you what, I think at least for now, we could always come back this way and get it. This is Stalker, remember, so like it's not gonna be... We don't have to worry too much about loot. I mean, like we'll find another rifle. That's obviously a ton of food I just left right there, but Stalker's a lot more forgiving, obviously, than Interloper. Okay, let's try like 4 hours and see what that does for us. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get up that rope or not. Well, that didn't change my health at all. Watch my like hunger and thirst. Okay, that time it did. But the first one didn't do anything. Maybe it's because it was a vegetarian version. I don't know. Bedroll. Can't pull that classic move. Forgetting it. Pick it up. Alright, well, hopefully we can at least get up this next rope and then maybe get to the next cave. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Looks like the weather could maybe get bad too. So if I'm not mistaken, to get to the new regions, future regions, we need to go to Broken Railroad, right? Is that where it all connects? I think it's Broken Railroad. The only other thing I could think of would be Desolation Point, and that doesn't make sense because it's like literally called Desolation Point, so you wouldn't want it to connect to anything. And if I've cut that backwards, then I'll just look like a fool, but... Sprain risk. Wow, we're not even going to get to the... am I really that tired? Let's just stay here. We don't need to push it. It's not worth it. We'll just crash. And take off first thing in the morning. So I know that there's the tails also, right? Like that's been added. We'll probably give that a go. I think we have to actually get to the new territory to kind of kick that off, because I think the receiver or whatever that you need is probably in that region. So we'll probably do that. See what that's all about. Kind of do some of those things, like, you know, try to experience what's new in this run, and then, you know, maybe once we kind of feel like we've done all of that stuff, we start looking at Season 4 for Interloper. That's my thought process at the moment. Okay, it's not quite early enough to go to bed yet. It's just past a little bit of time. How do I do that? There it is. Okay. Like I said, I've been playing on the Switch, so I'm like trying to do those controls here, and they're different. Not super different, but they are different. Where's some of that peanut butter? Actually, we're not quite that hungry. Just eat one of these. Okay. Top off on water. And let's go to bed. Okay. Let's get back on the road. How have, I guess, let me know in the comments, guys, how have you been enjoying the update since it was released? I guess I say that, but I forget that, you know, PC players, you guys have had it for quite a while. I don't know that I've ever really asked that question, though, because, like, I didn't really want the answer. If that makes sense. Like, I couldn't have it, so I didn't really want to know how other people were enjoying it. And some of that's, like, avoiding spoilers and whatnot, but you guys have definitely had far and away more time to really jump in. Okay, so it should just be up this rope, and then I think just a little bit further, right? And it should get us to the cave, into Ash Canyon, and then how are we going to go about getting to the backpack? It's always just such a chore in Interloper, but it should be considerably easier in Stalker to do. So do we try to go up the ropes? The big thing that we can do in Stalker that we can't do in Interloper is, like, if I try to go up the ropes to get there. Oh, I don't even think I have the crampons on. We need to double check that. Actually, I think I do. I do. Okay. So that'll help us out, and then I actually found those crampons at the summit, which that was a surprise. I'm talking about, like, new things. Like, that was a big surprise to me as I pulled them out. I don't remember if I got them out of one of the cargo containers at the summit or if they were just, like, laying there in the plane. But that's where I found them. So that's kind of a different thing, is, like, you know, we'll have those available to us to just even get to the top of, or to get to the gold mine, to get to the backpack. I wonder if we'll find a second pair at the gold mine. Oh, I don't have a... Eesh. Okay. Well, that's not good. How did I manage that? I really don't have a lantern? I'm sure I did down at the Mountaineer set. I don't even have, like, a torch to get through here. Alright, well, let's go... man, what do we do here? We might have to start a fire just to get a torch. What do you need to actually craft a torch? Can't remember off the top of my head. Where's the torch? We need one cloth and a stick. So, I just left all those socks. Isn't there a crate, a cargo container up here? Let's go check this cave over here first and see if there's any cloth in it by chance, like maybe a pair of socks or gloves or something. And we'll tear that up, and if not, then we'll see what else is up here as an option. So I'm thinking there's usually a cargo container over there by that tree, but I don't see anything. Okay, well, there's a bedroll and some shoes, and those are probably mine from when I came through here. Yeah, there's my fire. What's my bedroll look like right now? And then actually, let's just double check that I don't have any extra. I don't. It's like maybe I left a pair of socks or something. Wow, how did I manage this, guys? This is frustrating. This is 86. Oh, you know what? I left my darn bedroll down there too. Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's go see if that cargo container is out here. I'm hoping that there'll be some sort of cloth over here somewhere. Look at all these dough. I was gonna complain there for a minute that, like, now that's all you see. But oh yeah, okay, the cargo container just hadn't rendered in yet. But I suppose that's kind of like also somewhat realistic, because there's, like, you know, male deer, the buck are kind of fewer and farther between, because they're off, you know, looking for ladies. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but it did to me when I said it. I do know that that wolf's over there, obviously. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, it warns you now. I don't have anything to repair it. All right, guys, I'm kind of up a creek right now without a paddle. I could start a fire. That's really probably going to be what I have to do, and pull the torch off the fire. Is there a crate up here? Yeah, right there. Oh, there's another, but I don't have enough. Urgh. This is frustrating. Just hoping something's in there. Yeah, it didn't used to make the lock red like that, and so I think what's really... Man, maybe it's a warning. I'm going to try it. I have my hackstall's at 18%. I shouldn't lose 18% from opening one container, right? Okay, socks. Ragged boots. What kind of socks were those? They weren't, yeah, okay. Why was I doing this again? Oh, I needed cloth. Duh. Okay. No, I have cloth, don't I? Alright, guys. Hold on. Hold on. What am I doing here? Torch. Cloth. Okay. I'm thinking correctly. I need to break down that pair of socks. Goodness gracious. Okay, now we craft a torch. I probably shouldn't be doing this all willy-nilly right here. We know that there's a wolf, like, right down the hill. I think he's still eating, though. Anyway. Okay, well, crisis averted. We have a torch. And it's a full strength torch, so should make it... I'll probably extinguish it just as soon as we get through the... Ooh, I might still yet need another one. I don't know. We'll see. We might find another lantern or something in Ash Canyon. I wouldn't go that way, but you did. Sorry, buddy. Tried to warn you. You just kept on frolicking. Alright, so let's try this again. Okay, fire this bad boy up. Oops, I did that. to hold it. It doesn't tell you have to hold it, but you do. Try to kind of hustle through here. Let's try to go the other way. Let's skip the ropes and let's go the way that we never go in Interloper. Just for the sake of trying something different, especially since it's Stalker. It's a little more forgiving. I know that I think wolves are technically more difficult, right, in Stalker, but that's usually the reason I don't go that way, is because there's a lot of wolves, but let's live a little dangerously here. I think I went the wrong way. No, it's still going. We're still going. We're still moving. Plus, I'm almost like gonna be needing to go to bed for too long. Won't be able to get up any of the ropes today. Cool beans. Okay. Alright, so hopefully the weather cooperates for a little bit. Man, I don't know. I'm tempted to go to the ropes because I know I know that route so well that it's going to be quicker. Let's just do the ropes. Let's just do that because I've done it so many times that I know how to do it. You know, I'm not going to be like fumbling going the other route. And you know, my motivation right now is to get to the new region, so it's like I don't want to spend too much time here in Ash Canyon. We can always come back later if we want. It'd be kind of fun to just try and live out in the new region for a while as well. Maybe do like 100 days in Forsaken Airfield. 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I'll tell you one thing too, like I've also, this is kind of funny, I've also been trying to do a little more like outdoorsy stuff in real life as well. So like I've been camping a few times in the time that, you know, we kind of quit the last series. Got a whole setup for my truck to go camp in, so I've been doing that. Been having a blast. Probably going to do that again this weekend, honestly. It's been a good time. I definitely recommend it. If you enjoy, you know, kind of the outdoors aspect of the long dark, and maybe, you know, you didn't grow up camping or something like that, like definitely get out there and try it. You know, do something you're not familiar with. Try something new. I don't know. I personally, like, I did grow up camping quite a bit. My parents always like loved to share the story that like when I was 6 weeks old, they you know, took me camping to Yellowstone National Park. You know, as a 6-week-old, and that, I mean, that's pretty much from there been how it was for me growing up, as we went, you know, camping quite a bit. And I mean, that was like tent camping too. Like that was real camping. That wasn't RV camping, which nothing against RV camping. It's still fun, but you know, we didn't have an RV growing up, so when we went camping, it was usually old school camping in a tent on the ground. I kind of been thinking about doing another channel, just kind of related to camping almost. Like, I don't know. That's part of the reason I haven't done it is because I'm not exactly sure what I would do, but something along those lines, like just, you know, maybe vlog like my camping trips and things like that. I don't know. Something fun. All right, so it is, I'm too tired to even really consider trying to get up the next rope. Am I like super wet now? No, not too bad. So, man, it's only midday again though. I don't know, like, I know that they like rebalanced some stuff as a part of the update, but like I just feel like I'm getting so tired so quickly. Maybe it's just my imagination or because I haven't played in a while, but I'm like, I feel like I'm instantly tired. Well fed, nice. Okay. So here's the thing. I probably don't have enough juice to get up the whole way. The only thing that would really... God, it just like spooks me when I see one and I don't immediately see their antlers. I'm just like, what is that? Like, I don't know, if you go back and you watch like the first 10 seconds of this video, I poked my head out the door and I like froze. And it was because I saw one and I was like, it's been a while since I've played. Did they add the cougar? No, they did not. But that was like, it gave me pause for just a second. All right, I saw the moose. He's over there. It'd be nice to maybe get the satchel, but it takes so long for it to cure and things that we're not gonna wait that long here. Keep moving. We'll do that another time. Yeah, so the only thing is like I can throw down my bedroll and did I grab the bedroll? I did, okay. I can throw that down and I could sleep here for, like, if I get to the top of one and I'm tired, I can do another sleep. The only thing that's going to really put me in a bad spot is if the blizzard hits. So then I don't really have a way out. But we'll give it a go. For sure. That's kind of the aspect of playing on Stalker that you don't get in Interloper, is it's a little more forgiving. I can spend time outdoors. I'm completely warm right now, which would never happen at this stage in Interloper, so it's just a big difference. And that's kind of why we're doing this on Stalker too. It's just like, so we're not quite so hampered by some of those aspects. Let's even try it right here. It's going to be dark, probably. Yeah. But that's okay. This may not be super fun for you guys to watch because it's probably a little hard to see, but I'm just like one track mind right now. Like, let's get to where we're going. What if your bedroll could get wet? Speaking of, did I pick it up? I did. You know, like what if my bedroll could get wet if I slept out in a blizzard? Or even just a storm like this? Oh, there's a snow shelter here. I wish I'd have known that before I just slept randomly. There's a jug of water too. Man, yeah, I wish I would have known this was sitting right here. I would have just planned on getting here and sleeping. Alright, let's see. Let's pass a little bit of time, since we did just sleep for 4 hours, and then we'll sleep the rest of the night. Let's eat. Try and keep that well-fed bonus. Okay. Let's try and sleep the rest of the night. It's obviously not going to be 12 hours, but 12 hours will get us till we're not tired anymore. Hopefully the sun will be up. Not quite. Nope. Pass a little bit of time. Okay. Let's keep on moving. Yeah, man, that would have worked out perfectly. Because I slept like, I don't know, 20 feet away on my bedroll before I saw it. I would have just slept there for the night. Do this first. This is the longest one, if I'm not mistaken. We should be able to just power to the top with the crampons. All right. Do we take that or not? Yeah, let's grab it. We could always, I think, probably get it on the way back, but let's just go ahead and get it now. All right, one more rope. This one's pretty long too. We can at least get to that ledge. Let's make sure we're rested up. Man, we are almost already completely spent. I don't know, guys. Did they tweak that? Like, do you get tired easier now? Look at that. Man. Alright, let's hop off. Put down the bedroll. Somewhere. Watch it not let me put it up here at all, and we're just stuck. Okay, let's do the 4 hours. Should be warm enough. Cross our fingers, that's enough. I mean, we don't have far to go. Okay. We made it. Okay, I was like, what? Yeah, Blizzard right now would just be a major buzzkill. We're like on a mission, you know, at the moment. And that would just hamper our progress. Guys, do I want to go buy today the Naboo starfighter from The Mandalorian? The Lego version? I'm looking at it over here on my other screen. Thinking about it. It's just like a desk decoration. I want to get the Razor Crest from, the first couple seasons. But there's like two versions. There's like a $60 version and like a $600 version. And of course, I really want the $600 version. But I haven't ponied up for that. I'm looking at the like $60 version of the Naboo Starfighter. But it's pretty cool. I don't know if they make a higher end version of that, if Lego does or not. The thing is, like, if I bought that expensive set, and this is selfish, but my concern is, like, I've got two little kids, and I don't want it to, if I spend $600 on a Lego set, I don't want it to get played with. It's gonna sit on my desk and look pretty. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. Is that selfish to say? It's like, yes, they're toys, but no, they're not, I don't know. Anybody own any of the Star Wars Lego sets? They get crazy. Like, I think the Millennium Falcon is like around $1,000 or something like that. I don't think I would ever spend that much, but really tempted me with the Razor Crest. Plus, like, the $60 Starfighter is like not you're not gonna cry about it like you would the expensive version. Okay, let's get the torch. I don't know, sorry, I'm on a tangent here. It just happens to be on my screen next to me. And I'm thinking about it. Alright, we need to take our shoes off. I can do that. What happens, okay, it takes the crampons off. It's like, what happens if you take that off and you have the crampons on? Do you, like, have barefoot crampons? Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Alright, keep moving. I'm surprised you don't get, like, immediately cold when you walk through that with no shoes on. Also, I have those insulated boots, and I would think those would be waterproof. But what do I know? Ooh, there's a TIE fighter, too. I like the TIE fighter idea. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, that way. That's a tough call, TIE Fighter versus the ship from Mandalorian, because the Mandalorian is, like, hot right now. And that might be why there's a version of it versus the TIE Fighters. Like, they're probably always going to have a... Alright, so there's another set of crampons. Probably always going to have a Lego set of TIE Fighter. Are those better than what I have? No. We'll take them for now. Wires. Okay, that's a new item. I don't know what to do with it, but we'll take it. We'll take this as well. It's pretty beat up at the moment, but let's put it on. That should really pretty much eliminate us ever getting cold. Okay. We are geared up. Oh, there's a revolver. A couple rounds. I wonder if they're going to make, they made the, like, special versions of the rifle. I wonder if they're going to do that with the revolver. Like, wouldn't it be kind of cool to see, like, a chrome one or, like, a nickel-plated one? Just my thought. Alright, where are we at here? I think we're probably at a good spot to go ahead and wrap this episode up. I'm tired. We got what we set out to do today. We're going to basically, probably at the beginning of next episode, hit the ground running towards getting over to the new region. So that's kind of my plan. I just really wanted to get the backpack since we were over here. And I don't know that we'll be back. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, just overall, guys, appreciate you tuning in, checking out the episode today. If you enjoyed today's episode, again, guys, I just do this for fun. So if you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to hit the like button for me. Throw any comments you guys have for me into the comment section below. And of course, guys, if you are maybe new here and haven't subscribed to the channel yet, would love to have you go ahead and do that for me as well. But yeah, otherwise, that is it for me in this one, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Thanks.